fall has finally hit. It's early October. Yesterday was mid to upper 70 degrees. Today, upper 40, maybe 50 degrees today. So fall hit just like that. With the cooler weather comes a gear change. And with different gear, different footwear. So I'm breaking out the boots once again for fall hiking. But I had an awesome time lightening up my summer loadout with the Altra shoes. So let's take a look at my experience so far with the Altra Lone Peak 4s. And let's take a look right now. What's going on, everyone? Rob here, R Pelton 1. Thanks so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Out here on an early fall, kind of a crisp day. It's early October and the seasons are transitioning to fall. And with that comes a transition in gear as well. So I'm just looking back at some of the gear choices I've made to help lighten up my load, especially for my summer loadouts. And I think I've made some pretty good choices. I made a video on those later gear choices and I'll link that up right here. But for today's video, we're talking about footwear. This summer, I tried a few different Lone Peak options. The very first pair were the Lone Peak Neo Shell 3.0s. A seemingly awesome shoe. It was their waterproof offering of the Lone Peaks. Upon first impression, they looked awesome, they felt great, but when it came to adverse conditions, the waterproofness did not hold up. But more importantly for me is the grippiness. The traction was not there. I ended up falling and really beefing it hard a couple times on one trip, so I had to return those. Now in my thinking, the grippiness, the sole, was not a Vibram sole, so I looked up Altra to see which of their offerings had Vibram soles. Turned out the King Trail MT 1.5s did. Ended up buying those. Those were very aggressive, very comfortable, but then again, they just did not provide traction. They were not as grippy as I was used to. So, tried those out for a trip, didn't work, returned those, and at that point, the Altra Lone Peak 4s just came out. They said to improve the grippiness and some other things, so I decided to give those a go, and these are a winner. Now, I'm not going to go into a full review of these because these are essentially a running shoe. If you want a full review on these things, go check out a running channel's review of these. But my impressions of these are absolutely awesome. They improved the drainage. They added drain ports up top, in the back, so they drain a lot better. So if you are going to get a wet foot, this will help promote drainage to dry it a little faster. Really cool color, which I really love. They kept the gator traps, which is what you really need, especially if you're hiking in dense foliage, things like that. But more importantly for me is the traction compound that they used. I'm not sure how they improved it, but they did. I did not slip on rocks. I did not slip on wet wood or anything like that. I found very sure footing with these, and with that, I ended up just keeping these because they are awesome. I put about 100 miles on them already, and they've worked out fantastically well. The best part about them is they're super light. For the pair, they're only 1 pound 4 ounces for the pair. That's way lighter on your foot, way less weight transfer than a boot. So for summertime use, this is absolutely my footwear of choice. Now that it is fall, I am transitioning to boots again, for a little bit better support because I'm gonna start carrying heavier loads for winter. But for the summertime, these shoes have been absolutely awesome. So if you're looking for this shoe with improved traction, which is what I want, check out the Lone Peak 4s. I don't think you'll be disappointed. So these get a 2 thumbs up in my book. So that is the short and sweet of it. I love this shoe and I'm glad I kept with the Altra brand. Now, if you like this video and you like outdoor gear reviews and gadget reviews along with outdoor trip videos, I invite you to subscribe right down there so you don't miss anything that I put out. If you want to check out a couple more of my vids, I'll post a couple right over here. And I do have an Instagram account where I post a lot of the pictures of the trips I go on, and you can follow me on Instagram right up here. But I appreciate you watching once again. And until next time, be sure to get out and enjoy this big, beautiful world of ours. And we'll see you on the next one.